forgettable ever. No, Charlie's never forgettable, of course. Fabulous pictures, aren't they? I wonder if they'd just give up by then.
I wouldn't want to be them, to be honest.
No, not at all. Not at all.
It's a supersized tarpaulin they had.
Yeah, needed. Matt, thank you very much for that.
7:53. So we're talking about football songs now. Brace yourselves. There can be some earworms, I think, coming your way shortly.
Go on then.
Well, I could sing them actually, but I'm not going to. All Together Now, We Have a Dream, Together Stronger. Of course, all famous football anthems with Euro 2020 kicking off tonight. Means it's time for a new Vindaloo. Yes, remember that one too?
I do, very much so. Shall we listen back to some of the hits and misses of the tournament soundtracks over the years? World in Motion, where was that?
Well, everybody knows that one. Everybody knows that one.
Now, Scotland, of course, going to play in the major tournament for the first time in 23 years, kicking off the European Championship campaign on Monday. There's quite an excited fan waiting to speak to us. Our entertainment correspondent, Colin Patterson, joins us now. Whatever the result, headlines are coming up. Whatever the result, headlines are coming up. Good morning. Welcome to Breakfast. You're with Charlie State and Naga Munchetty.
Our headlines today. It's Friday, June the 11th. Our main story this morning. The UK will start delivering COVID vaccines to the world's poorest countries in the next few weeks after committing to donate 100 million surplus doses over the next year.
The Prime Minister made the promise ahead of the G7 summit, which begins in Cornwall today. Our chief political correspondent, Adam Kay. Good to go through that. Enjoy, Adam. Thanks very much.
A British woman who was attacked by a crocodile in a Mexican lagoon last weekend is now out of a medically induced coma.
28-year-old Melissa Lorry was saved by her twin sister Georgia, who fought off the reptile by repeatedly punching it in the face. Our Mexico correspondent, Will Grant, has the latest. Almost half of the plastic polluting the world's oceans comes from takeaway food and drink. This is according to a new study. It's 10 minutes past 8, so a little later on in the programme, if you're a fan of Gogglebox, you will love our guests. We've got Denise Van Outen and her partner Eddie Boxall as well, who've been on and absolutely loved it. Apparently they're the type of couple that when they sit watching any television programme, they just talk over the programme. So actually don't watch it, they're too busy talking about what they think of the programme that they're not watching. Yeah.
Quite annoying.
Which I think quite a lot of people will kind of relate to.
Could be a little annoying.
I don't know. I always think the commentary is far more interesting than the subject.
Which is why Gogglebox works so absolutely, because we love watching them watching
stuff.
As it were. Matt, have you appeared on Gogglebox at any point, Matt? Do you know? Wrong. Matt, thank you very much. Kind of the wrong weather for sitting in front of the telly watching the football, if that's what people are planning over the weekend.
Yeah, it's going to be quite difficult. Maybe, and we aren't at the place where you can have big screens and crowds just yet. So, no, it's going to be interesting. Maybe a year later than planned, of course, the football, the Euros, Euro 2020. But the first match kicks off later today.
Yes, that's tonight. We know that England, Scotland, Wales among the 24 teams going for glory. All of the action over the next month can be watched on the BBC.
Now, Mike is outside our studio. You're absolutely not alone.
Will you extend the invitation to Alan, because we want to see more of it. He can come on as often as you like onto BBC Breakfast during the Euros.
Now, it is 26 minutes past 8. Many businesses are anxiously awaiting the government's announcement on Monday about whether the relaxation of restrictions will go ahead as planned on the 21st of June.
Yeah, so Ben's at a pub in Chiswick.
messing about on the water. Lovely thing. Find out what's happening wherever you are this morning. We'll see you in a few minutes.